morning, beautiful friends, and welcome to this short practice. It'll be more of a chill flow today, just opening up the body and getting you ready to start your day in a really calm and centered way. So we're going to start in a tabletop. You don't need any props for this practice, just yourself and your yoga mat. So we'll bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and especially if you've just crawled out of bed onto your mat, it might take a little bit of time for you to really drop in. So use the breath to just breathe away the sleep haze as you start to gently move the hips from side to side, feel into the shoulders, and just notice the areas of tension, of tightness. And with every inhale, just breathing in a little bit more space into the mind, but also into the body. Breathing into the sides of the waist. And then when you feel ready, already start to open up through the shoulders and through the upper back. We'll take the right hand and bring it over towards the left corner of the mat, as well as the side body. Take an inhale, tuck the toes under. Bring the sit bones back towards the heels as you exhale. Now I do this pose a lot. It just feels so good to open up through the side body. So see if you can keep the right elbow off the mat. And take a breath in. Slow breath out, really press the floor away. And then slide the right hand back in, inhale. Switch it left hand to the right corner of the mat as you exhale. Take a breath in. Sit bones back towards the heels on the breath out. So you can keep the left elbow off the mat. Keep moving the left hip back as you take an inhale. Slow exhale. And then slide the left hand back in. And just do a couple cat and cows. So inhale, open up through the heart, keep the elbows soft and send the sit bones back. Chin to chest, round the spine, curl in, curl in. So I don't mind what you do with the feet. If you want to keep the toes tucked under or tops of the feet grounded. And then again, breathing in, open up. Exhale to round, draw in. Now this time, inhale, start to arch and open up. Maybe you start to move the sit bones back towards the heels, think more child's pose, or keeping the sit bones slightly elevated, walk the hands forwards, forwards. Already getting into the shoulders and the upper back as you lower the forearms down, and then lower the forehead down. Now I'm going to keep my head off the mat because otherwise the mic gets a little bit muffled. But take a breath into the upper back. And just really subtle, lean the weight over towards the right on the breath out and press into the right palm. And back to center, breathe in. Keep the low belly toned and then lean over towards the left, press down into the left palm on the breath out. And then back to center, inhale, press down equally into both hands as you exhale. Breathing in. Slow breath out. And then take your time, lift the gaze, look forwards, walk the hands back in, back in. We'll work to downward facing dog. We're just going to use it as a transition, so we're not going to be in it for too long. Picking the knees off the mat, and I want you to think long spine as you press your chest back. Think about moving the elbows away from the mat, so you're hollowing out through the armpits, and then obviously it takes a little bit of time for your hamstrings to open up in the morning, so keep the knees as bent as you need. Come up high onto the balls of the feet, inhale. Bend the right knee and lower the left heel down to the mat, exhale. Come up high, balls of the feet, breathe in. Switch it, bend the left knee, lower the right heel down. Come up high, balls of the feet, inhale. Bend both knees, start to walk to the top of the mat on the exhale. Hands to shins, halfway lift, breathe in. Think lots of length through the spine. And then fold in, long breath out. So just bend the knees as much as you need. Once more like that. Halfway lift in. Exhale to fold. Arms up overhead, big inhale. Lower the right arm down and lean to the right as you exhale. Right arm up, breathe in. Lower the left arm down, lean to the left on the breath out. Left arm up, inhale. Forward fold, arms open wide, knees soft, long, exhale. Halfway lift, breathing in. Step the right foot back, drop the right knee down to the mat. Bring the left hand onto the left thigh, press into the heel and sweep the right arm up. Big inhale. Lean over towards the left and bend the right elbow, so bring the forearm behind the back. So get that big stretch through the right side. Keep pressing firmly down into the left heel. Lift the heart a little higher, take another inhale. And then right hand back down to the mat as you exhale. Take a twist and the left arm up, breathe in. Turn the chest towards the left on the breath out. So allow the right hip to move forwards, but keep the adduction, keep the hugging in through the left heel. Take another inhale. Heel toe the left foot wide, left hand to the mat, and step the left foot back as you exhale. Little itchy nose, sorry. Rock the hips from side to side, and then downward facing dog once again when you feel ready. Picking the knees off the mat and pressing back. Come up high, balls of the feet, inhale. Right knee bends, left heel down, exhale. Come up high, balls of the feet, breathe in. Switch it, left knee bends, right heel down, breath out. Come up high, balls of the feet, inhale. Bend both knees, look forwards as you exhale, walk to the top of the mat. Ground through the feet, halfway lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Rise all the way up to stand, sweeping the arms up overhead, take a breath in. Left arm lowers down and lean to the left on the breath out. Left arm up, inhale. Right arm lowers, lean to the right, so allow the hips to move to the left, so big side body stretch. Right arm up, breathe in. Forward fold, arms out wide, long, breath out. Halfway lift in. Now step the left foot back, drop the left knee down. Right hand to the right thigh, press into the right heel, left arm up, big inhale. Now lean to the right as you exhale. So staying here, you can bend the left elbow, work the forearm behind the back. So do a little lean back, pressing the back of the head to the forearm. Big breath in. And back to center, take your time, left hand down to the mat. So you want to come up onto the fingertips of that left hand so you have a little bit more height. Turn the chest towards the right and send the right arm up. Breathing in, so find lots of length from the left fingertips all the way to the right fingertips. Hold a long breath out. And then start to lower the right hand down, heel toe the right foot wide, and step the foot back. Little rocks from side to side. And then start to bring the knees together, move the hips over to one side, and then send the legs forwards towards the front of the mat. Then from here, we'll lower all the way down onto our backs. So start to slowly lower with control, hugging the knees into the chest, little rocks from side to side. And as you rock from side to side, just start to open the knees out a little wider so you can feel more into the hips. And it might be that you'll keep a hold of the knees or you'll keep a hold of the shins, and that feels best for opening up through the hips. Or maybe you grab a hold of the outsides of the feet for happy baby pose. So every while, keep moving the shoulders away from the ears and think about the tailbone lengthening towards the front of the mat, crown of the head towards the back of the mat. And take a breath in. Slow breath out. One more. Inhale into the chest, breathing into the hips. Slow exhale. And start to bring the legs together. You can lower the feet down just for a moment to move the hips over towards the left and lower the knees down to the right for a twist. Arms open wide. And start to send the gaze over the left shoulder so you take the twist all the way up the spine. Take a breath into the chest. Let the left shoulder head ground even more on the exhale. Breathing in. Slow breath out. Then bringing the legs back to center on the inhale. Hips over towards the right, knees to the left as you exhale. Keep the right shoulder head heavy. Gaze over the right shoulder. Breathing in. Long breath out. Inhale. So again, just breathe in more space. Long exhale. And bring the knees back to center. And we'll take Shavasana, so bringing the feet out wide. Now, if you prefer to take your meditation seat here, then you can take it. But just give yourself at least 10 deep, slow breaths to land and soften. And really allowing yourself to come home to center and find ground before you start your day. So breathe into the belly. Breathe into the heart. And just allow the body to soften with the exhale. And just notice again any sense of gripping, just softening. And just notice what's coming up here, notice what's moving through, especially after the body has moved, what's being processed. And just meeting yourself with kindness. Now you can stay here for as long as you need, yogis. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.